Oh, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And with that now, back to level par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Just take a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold.
That will drive you bats.
Ooh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Ooh. Putting now for a bogey. Currently at +1 for the day. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safe in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Not their best stroke. Seem to have pulled that one. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
With this putt, he'll go even with HV3.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we step on to the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The 2 of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
A chance to go under par here if you can just keep the bogeys off the card. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. 4 strokes off the lead.
This one is chewing fiber.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Just 3 feet to the cup.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
You can't make them all. Go tap it in. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Now 4 back after that hole. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
That's a clever play, that one. Moving up a leaderboard and ahead of their rival. Currently 1 under for the round.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water. It starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
And coming up well short.
Let's catch up with Harold Varner. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Getting ready to play their third. 3 shots off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Great touch.
And in it goes for the par. Currently 1 under for the day. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with the tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt is for a spot inside the top 10.
And that's how you roll the rock.
It looks like he pushed that one. Putting for a par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And it's New Zealand's Lydia Ko who leads here as we head to the next. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. He finds himself currently tied for 9th. Wonderfully played. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And back to the course with the live action. This putt coming up is for birdie. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
Tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16, so most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy, as there's a couple of low areas in greenside bunkers to deal with along of this green.
He's currently sitting in 5th place.
Well, now things have gotten interesting, closing the gap.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 measuring just under 200 yards from the tips. The green shapes hard right to left towards that water hazard. Make sure you're clever at shaping your ball, or don't take on any hole location that's tucked in near to the water. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
With 1 hole to go, important putt indeed.
A bogey putt awaits. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully that you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. And this putt for a final score of 67. I think he's pulled this one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. And that will do it for them this week. It's a top 10 finish, Rich.
It's always something to hang your hat on, Luke. A top 10 finish out on this tour. Job well done this week.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvin, and Rich Bean, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group. There are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
Well, this is fascinating, Henny. He looks like he's trying to beat Justin